Hello everyone, welcome to my Let's Play of Alien Afterlife. So I found this game on accident at our forest flea market. I bought an old shampoo bottle to hold my water ration in, and a plastic chip was rattling around inside. Well, it was mostly plastic with a sort of rusted metallic tip. My grandma called the chip a USB or something like that, and she brought me her old computer to plug it into. I think someone made this game around the time I was born in 2016, like 40 years ago. I don't think it was ever for sale anywhere. Maybe no one's ever played it. This will be my third time going through the world. Maybe it will start to make more sense this time. The premise is you die, you go into your afterlife, and then aliens come and stop you from your reincarnation. So here we go. Death simulation loading. Come on, load my death. Okay, so I am in a hospital, or what hospitals used to be like, I guess. It starts out with this dying thing that takes like 5 minutes, and then there's a super weird dialogue in the intro here. Okay, wait for it. Yes,
Let me
I'm
tell
gonna
you
die.
a secret.
I'm gonna shut up for this
All
part.
the music in the world was hastily shoved into a shampoo bottle, right before the 4 horsemen came riding through the burning oil fields. Pat Paracosm, who invented the letter K, among other things, back in the 50s, snuck the bottle into the tent of a hermaphroditic Bedouin astronomer cult, and they mailed it to the President of the United Nations, who sold it to aliens for an idea to save our
Why
society
they always
from
have this
itself.
weird art on the hospital walls? Okay, going through the ceiling. Yeah, all I can really do is look around right now. Elevator. Okay, this is some funny old music. I heard music like this once on the radio of a car I was cleaning. I used to wash cars back in the old world. I haven't been able to listen to a radio in a long time.
All the
Here I am.
cars were gutted and tossed into the ocean, which made a sort of aquatic enamel-painted
So many
forest.
legs, so many
The aliens
arms.
built a sound system
It's
at the bottom
like
of the
a
pile
little
and screwed the shampoo bottle into it.
through the
Soon,
tube.
when whales spoke, they did it in pentatonic scales.
Flying
Sharks
Scotway.
started making love to dolphins, and their
That's my place.
3-fingered, 4-legged
Bye,
offspring
guys.
came to the shores
We
of
go
flooding
into the wild
metropolises
blue yonder.
to lead us
Actually,
back
it's
to
coming
what
to
we
me.
once were.
Knock knock. Okay, so these must be souls waiting to go on to their next life. Man. Really, okay, here it is. This is the thing that's supposed to take me back to the physical world. Alright, she's got the first ride. Bye. Hop on, off you go. Okay. Now, really, everyone on their devices, even in... Okay, this one's gotta be mine. Okay. Hello. Just what I've been waiting for. Okay, Wait a minute, alien. Terrorists! That was supposed to be mine. What are you doing? Hey. You just gonna invade? Uh-oh. Now this one's the terrorist. Whoa! Boom. Here we go. Get pop. Whoa! Okay. Alright. That's the body. Going into that body. So this is going to be my base throughout the game.
No stranger to sadness, Pat Paracosm, inventor of the letter K, moves
Hi.
into an old hotel downtown
Glad they have some
with just an
life
internet
around.
connection and a pack of marijuana vapor cigarettes. Mathematically together with the world, through a glowing square in a dark room. The rarest Air Jordan tennis shoes.
Mother.
Cartoon
I am in
animals
the mother.
copulating with impregnated lizard-rabbit chimeras. 10,000
Nice
variations
back and
of the
forth.
lamp. 15,000 different chairs.
Go out.
1 million
Cycle
portfolios
through.
of 500,000
Sheds,
artists
caring.
making 10 different artworks.
Okay.
3 million designers
22.
making one invincible
Alright.
advertisement.
So that was that.
1 million phalluses oscillating in and out from in-between spaces to a previously undiscovered rhythm,
Hold on, I'm at 0%.
in tune with spinning planets overhead and bubbles from below.
I have to... Oh. Hi, little guy. Oh, he's mine. It's my... Oh, this is my green frog gun. Frog gun. Okay. So, now I have this frog gun. Okay, Dville Village. I looked this word up, something about when you wake up in the middle of the night and you're sort of asleep, but sort of awake, semi-conscious. Okay, here I am with my frog gun. This is kind of hard to aim it. Come on, give me something to shoot. I'm ready. And here we go. Whoa! Oh, yeah. You guys. Blue alien guys. Yep. I'm gonna get you. You were the suicide bombers. This kind of looks like the village where I live. Only difference is, instead of these blue creatures here, we have glitched out self-driving shipping trucks that routinely come through our town and drop off IKEA furniture into a humongous pile the size of a small city. At first when we got self-driving cars, it was exciting. I had just finished high school and found a part-time job at a dealership working on them while going to college. I was in charge of general mechanics, cleaning, polishing. Oof, it was exciting to work with the newest tech, but now that I think about it, it was really overly optimistic. I couldn't see what was obviously about to happen. Anyways, at first, owners would just drop off their cars for cleaning. Then the cars started driving themselves. Then I was talking about politics and art and religion with them. Finally, they were just talking to each other in blips and beeps. And then a few Ford Fiestas bought the dealership and fired me. They could maintain themselves. Suddenly, cars became landlords, buying up huge chunks of the city. Rent started going up. They bought the university. Tuition was impossible. The last car I had was a Honda Civic. I saved up all my work money and bought a computer for it. I imagined myself being taken across the country, stretched out in the back seat, taking pictures of the mountains and the desert. Mostly I just got driven to work though. But a few weeks after I lost my job, the car disappeared from its spot one morning and then reappeared to try and run me over on my way out the door. I had to cut through an old park to escape. The next day, the park got paved over. Somehow even those concrete pouring trucks got smart. After that, I was too scared to walk around my city and I holed up indoors. Is this how it was for you guys? I didn't leave my building until all my food ran out. Things started to get too weird outside. While I was in my room, from a little window, I saw 2 Toyota Priuses just sort of like kissing behind a dumpster in a huge parking lot. And then I think they tried to make a baby. I had a feeling take over me that if I didn't leave, I would die of starvation on my filthy old couch, packed a quick bag, waited for nighttime, and started walking out to the woods to find my parents. I was so hungry. 3 months behind on rent and had stopped going to school a long time ago. I stayed in the city longer than most of my old classmates. Is anyone still there? I guess I'll never know since cars are deleting so much of our online posts. I'm gonna delete this video. Okay. Oh, yes, got it. Hey, that's the first part of the machine we saw earlier, when the lady got on in the waiting room. You guys sharing your energy balls again. Okay, here we go. Woohoo! Dville Village. Alright, let's see what's up again. In Dville Village. Everything is through Dville Village. Ho ho ho! Un, deux, trois. I've never been skydiving. Okay, here we are in the village, but there's no more blue aliens. They're all gone. Okay, so gotta find the next level. Guess it's through. Yep, there it is. Here we go to an art gallery. So the only reason I know what an art gallery means is because of this old movie, Beverly Hills Cop. Don't know if you've heard of it. I guess an art gallery is sort of like a museum thing, but smaller, and the pictures and objects are for sale. His cousin is pitching a documentary to HBO about a tribe in Livonia that wears gonzo belts on their chaps to protect fall. The alien invasionist hates my ride. Okay. So, here's this, this is a really beautiful video. I think I'm just gonna shut up and watch it forever. My grandma grew up in the city and was always around rich people, when there used to be rich people, and she learned about all the weird stuff they used to do. I was asking her if she knew about art galleries, and she told me once how back in the day there used to be these old artist guys that would make pictures where they would just take colors and splatter them around to look pretty, and then rich people would give them money for the pictures so they could decorate all their luxury lofts. Oh, I need 2 Cantown silver coin. Alright, got it. Or sometimes I guess these art guys would just get workers for real cheap to make the pictures for them and then keep all the money. I remember when these rich guys used to own most of the real estate before the cars did. And I guess they had to decorate it with anything to make its value go up and impress their other rich friends. Then if they got bored trading their real estate, they would trade pictures and statues too. And it was mostly just a pretty small group of white guys doing this from how I understand it. But they had almost all the money in the world. I like the art on DeviantArt.com. Are any of you guys on there? A museum of deviant artwork would be cool. Yesterday on DeviantArt, I saw some interesting drawings of humanoid airplanes that were very pregnant and talking all like sexual to each other. I also saw a lot of cute pregnant pony cartoon drawings and a lot of 3D foxes and horses with huge dicks. My art on there is mostly super cute cats and dogs that are boys and girls in one, and they have huge dicks and tits, and they are in love with each other. They dress in different outfits, have picnics, dance, and kiss. I get good feedback on the light and shading and stuff. It's a helpful community of artists. I think eventually people just didn't see the point in having images that weren't on screens. You couldn't get data from them to know if anyone was looking at them or track eye movement. And based on Beverly Hills Cop, the artists and sellers were either criminals or weirdos. There was the rich bad guy who used art as a cover to smuggle drugs, and then workers who just seemed like they were driven crazy by the absurdity of the whole thing. Okay, so if I remember right, I need around $32 to get up the hallway again, and then to buy that chair that the alien was selling. Okay, exit. I gotta get out of here. Come on, how long? Okay, are you? Yep, there's the guy. Takes $2. Okay, now I can get up. Up and away. When the alien invasion started, we got creative hugging middle star sex microphone circus and starships. Bye bye, Babamax. Okay, you're doing good, keeping it clean. All I want to do is have gross mental experiences with no body. Subtle. I'm ready to hop on my stallion. Are you ready for me? Okay. Oh, mother. Back in the mother. I'm ready to be back in. Ooh, propeller ladies. I don't know what that means at all. Propeller ladies on TV. Ooh, meditation-induced brain frequency discourse in animals. Cool. Okay. Have it. Ooh, 50% half built now. Okay, here we go again. Back to Dville. Find the next portal. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mini hashy symbols. Okay, next portal. Yep. Cantown, here I come. That's the same alien who had a propeller on its head in that video. Cantown, can. Cantown, it's probably my favorite level. I love seeing what an old city was like. Plus there's a park, which I haven't seen in years. Zelmoxis. Yeah, the 10 spirits of Cantown have been imprisoned and conquered the city. Give you part me in the tent. Yeah, I think if my parents played this game, they would want to be those aliens. My parents started a revolutionary group around when I first got to the forest. They bombed a few luxury apartments, killed a few cars. My dad always told the story of the car brain he kept on a mantle in our house. A Cadillac Escalade was trying to run my mom over when my dad speared its tires and then threw a Molotov cocktail at it and took out the burnt computer to keep as a souvenir. By that time, cars were already making their own brains. When we made them, they looked like computer circuits. This one my dad had looked like 10,000 dead worms wrapped around a glowing, pulsating pink balloon. A year or so later, my dad and my uncle were on a mission to blow up a gas station downtown when a different Cadillac Escalade got revenge. By that time, there were no trees to hide in. There was nowhere in the city a person could go that a car couldn't. They ran my dad over, crushed his body, and poured concrete over him. My uncle saw the whole thing from a rooftop. They got him a few days later when he went back to try to get my dad's body. Most of the revolution had been stopped by that point. The cars were too powerful. My grandma says actually life in the forest is better than how it used to be in the city. She's glad to get old in the woods. When she was helping me with this game on her old computer, there was a file I accidentally opened. She called it an XL file, and when all these numbers and stuff opened up and she saw that, she teared up a little bit. She tried to hide it, but I saw it. She said 30 years of her life were spent staring at these number charts. She almost didn't do anything else but put numbers on these documents and then send the documents to her coworkers, and then her boss would send more numbers for her to put in other documents. She said no one wanted the world we had, but we just kept doing it anyway. She didn't want to look at the Excel file, and her boss didn't want to send her new ones, and the people who she sent her Excel files to didn't want them either. And they had meetings about the Excel files, and no one wanted to be there, but they were, and no one knew exactly why. My grandma thinks maybe the computers took over before they were even in cars, or maybe because she's getting old, she kind of seriously thinks maybe aliens invaded our brains to help us fight the computers. She says they hijacked our consciousness to solve some impossible biological, mathematical proof. And maybe also the aliens are actually protecting us by leading us to safe spots in the woods, keeping us safe from our old inventions. She's pretty happy to just sit on a wooden chair under a tree and smoke weed all day. Hey, raise the roof. I mean, when I think about it, this game could actually be an alien invasion. Maybe I'm not even playing it. Maybe I'm not even me, and I'm actually you, and your brain is being invaded by these aliens from the future who have come to rescue you from Excel files and cars. It's a nice thought to think about something out there that can save us from ourselves. It'd be great to make money from my YouTube videos. Maybe you can see I put some ads on them. Please click on the ads if you like the video. At least if I could buy some real food with some money from the ads, I'd be happy. I've heard that the cars record everything we do on the internet and then use the data to send us advertisements. Seems like back in the early days of the web, they set it all up to get as much data as possible on how we behave while alone in front of the screen, to sell things to us. The computers show us what they think we want to see, never what we need to see. Like news or something. That's how we built them. And my theory is that's why they took over. It's like the cars think we want them to increase property value and pave all the cities. All their data showed how we kept speculating on real estate and making more and more room for cars. We were building cities just so the rich could have something to invest their money in and drive the cars around instead of for actually living and working. So it probably made sense to their algorithms to just start paving things and buying buildings for us so we didn't have to worry about it. These cities weren't really for people even before we left. My parents' friends again. Insurance. Found them all. Here's what you want. Awesome. My propeller. Get it going, running around where she lands. Nobody knows. When we were learning programming in elementary school, an infinite loop bug in our code always really messed up the computer. It froze up because it could only run the loop. Nothing would work except to unplug it. But if you were working on a battery-powered computer, you couldn't even do that. It's like our whole world is running this bad infinite loop program, and we just have to wait for the battery to run out so we can boot it and fix it. It's my ride, 75%. Now the cars have found out how to keep the oil mining and fracking operations running. They're going to keep looping their programs until the earth has been sucked dry of every last drop of oil and it's all burnt off and floating around the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, one more part to go. Back through Dville, looking for the last level. Okay, I'm ready. This is creepy. I am ready for the final experience. Shampoo Forest. Hey guys. Hey, two-headed alien stoner. I long for my alien language and the color of the forest, stolen by delusional colonists. Put my alphabet back together in the mouths of kiosk creatures. Color will connect them. I will give you a flower for your machine. Okay, so I am gonna find these heads, take letters out and put them in other heads to get all the color back. Okay. Somehow the alphabet generates color. I hope the afterlife is like this forest. Honestly, probably when you die, you just die. Cars can get rebuilt, fixed up, new computers installed. We just rot in the ground. I know religions say it's clouds and sunshine and white robes. You see everyone you loved while you were alive. Just sort of hang out and be nice to each other. I've never met anyone that really believes all this, but when I find old books and movies, they talk about it a lot. There's some old word called faith. No one has really been able to explain to me what that means. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna get my second one now. You can see that the colors are appearing on this dial in the upper right corner. You know, I'd like to start a religion. I've got an idea for one too. I'd like to start a religion where monks actually test their patients for real by putting together all that unopened IKEA furniture in the dump outside our village. We have millions of sealed boxes of IKEA shit at the edge of the forest. We can get that crap furniture whenever we need it. The smart cars are just automatically making it in some factory, probably in China. It automatically goes across the Pacific Ocean, gets loaded on a smart truck that drives thousands of miles and finally dumps it in our village. Their program sure is buggy and on a loop. They don't even realize there hasn't been an IKEA in that spot for 20 years. We blew it up and tried, unsuccessfully, to grow vegetables in the rubble. I'd love to see all the patient monks put together a hem's bed without losing their cool. Usually it's like, you need a middle slat? I have to walk back to the dump and find some bar for this bed? Why doesn't it come with the rest of the bed? Or, oh fuck, I put this drawer cover on the wrong way. These instructions make no sense. Does this board go this way? Or does it go that way? This sawdust wood is falling apart. Where did these bolts go? The monks couldn't make any of those complaints or swear or anything. They'd have to calmly put together everything. They'd even have to practice smiling while doing it, placing all the little Allen wrenches and screws in nice organized piles. Then all the monks could build another forest, one made completely out of furniture, just stack it up all over the place, totems of desks, beds that make rooms, couches that make giant beds. It would be a beautiful fort of terrible furniture. The monks could live inside the fort. People would come from all over to check it out and get wisdom from them and how to be more patient and nice. The best part is, cars couldn't fit inside the furniture temple. I think, actually, if my YouTube channel doesn't work out, maybe I'll start this religion. I can start by going out to the furniture dump and building a fort from different kinds of furniture. People will pay attention. I'll wear an old saffron dress I saw in my mom's closet. We're all bald already anyway because of the lice. It'll be so nice and calm when I build a wall out of crumbling sawdust shelves. I'll say, everyone, life is suffering. Suffering is caused by us thinking that all our computers are going to give us feedback about ourselves that is going to make things easier and less boring. But we program them to feed into our base desires instead of giving us truths we needed to not be so depressed all the time. Suffering can be eliminated by hanging out with me and this furniture and calmly putting it all together while we wait for fossil fuels to become completely depleted so we can start over again and rebuild our lives. Also, we'll smoke a lot of pot. Okay, I need now two more colors. This is the most beautiful forest. I see you with the afro. Thank you. Oh. No, that was my last color. Off I go through the shampoo forest. Nope. Did I get you? I did! Flowers from the hot tub. Voila. Okay. I think I got everything I need now. Thanks, guys. Keep chilling. My flower of power. We did it! Mother. Okay. I think. Consciousness is an alien you slurp up into. Okay, let's Alright, yeah, we're at 100% now. And as soon as I touch this, the ending sequence will start. Eventually, I gotta record this and play it backwards. Reincarnation, sun fizzle out 5 billion years. And the consciousness enveloping the Earth will disorganize into a universe that is 93 billion light years in diameter. The memory of a child's peaceful day by a lake will float into a black hole and go into another dimension where it becomes a shampoo commercial for an alien race with no hair. I wonder what she's saying. Okay. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, hold on. Okay. And here we go. Oh man. Cooks. Power's gonna shut off in a few minutes. There's a whole nother part to this game, but maybe you can find it and figure it out. I'll try to put a download link below. Okay. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Please subscribe to my channel.